Hello, welcome to your weekly recap. This week we looked at planning for success this fall. Last week we touched on what actually transpired over the summer, and you probably had some great learnings from that. So let's take those learnings and put them to work. We've talked about this before in the meeting room, and that is to make sure that you plan goals that are actually SMART goals. So as a reminder, let's talk about quickly what SMART goals are. SMART goals are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. So first of all, I'm going to give you some examples of pretty common goals that are perhaps not quite so smart versus the alternate way to phrase that goal. So here's a very common goal that I hear in meeting rooms. I want to lose weight. Great goal. Many of us have it, but let's make it a more specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound goal. So how does this sound? I am going to lose 5 pounds by Thanksgiving. Do you see the difference? It's very specific. It's measurable. You've chosen a weight loss. It's attainable, realistic, and most importantly, you've got a timeline attached to it. So while it's awesome to have these wonderful big goals, I want to lose weight, I want to feel great, I'm going to do this and do that, what we found is that when a goal is a SMART goal, it's easier to get to, and you've already sort of come up with a plan of how to do that. Here's another example of a SMART goal. I am going to track 5 days out of 7. So it's specific, it's measurable, it's attainable, realistic, and there's a time bound to it. So every 7 days, you're going to look back on your tracker and see if you've tracked 5 days out of 7. So here's another thing to think about is, why are SMART goals so important? Well, you know what? September is an awesome time to rethink and refresh. If you've been very successful on plan, that's awesome. Keep going. If you've had some struggles, what a great opportunity to sort of start again, and setting some SMART goals for yourself between now and Christmas will help you to attain that. How does that sound? Good? You can do it? All right. So I'm going to just read a couple things from our weekly this week from our Think Again section. Here's an old thought. I'm going to drink more water. Here's a new thought. I'm going to buy a new 32-ounce water bottle and aim to drink 1 at work and 1 at home. That's awesome. So you've taken a very generic thought and narrowed it down into a specific goal. Here's another one. From now on, I'm putting myself first. Awesome. A new thought would be, I'm going to let my family know that Tuesdays and Thursday nights from 8 to 9 is my time. Do you see how a more specific breakdown of your original goal can work for you a little bit better? It's very specific. You're putting it out there. You know exactly what you want, and you've come up with a plan how to get there. Here's one more. Old thought. I want to be thin by Christmas, by my birthday, or by the reunion. The new thought would be, my reunion is in 10 weeks. I'm going to track each day toward my daily target and aim to lose 10 pounds by then. So here's a great opportunity to very much focus in on what you need to do to get to your goal. I'm going to ask this question, and I'm going to end with this. What are you willing to do? Have a very honest conversation with yourself, because just because you want something and you've planned out what it's going to take to get there, if you're not willing to actually do the work, it may be difficult to reach the goal. My name is Mahara. Plan for success this fall. You've got all the great tools with you. Set some SMART goals, and I'll chat with you again. Thanks.